Hey guys, this is Luna bringing you my initial thoughts on the Nova Covert missions. Chapter 1 was just released this week, and I thought I'd share with you my thoughts on it. On mostly the mechanics, and I try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible. Here you see the introduction cutscene where Nova wakes up in a facility having lost a good part of memories. And this is the entire build-up of Chapter 1. In Chapter 1, it sets up the mystery, you don't know what's going on, and you just go with it. And the first mission is escaping from this facility. And it's a hero mission, as you will see, and you have nothing. You have no weapons and no gear. So here you learn to break people's necks. Press Q to break neck. It's a very classic prison break mission, where you have the conal line of sight, and you need to avoid the cameras, or in this case, the ghosts who can't spot you, and you need to try to navigate your way out. This can be done without killing people. Halfway through the mission, you will get your gun, and the second objective is find Nova squad members. And this, besides the mission being very simplistic, and I'm personally not a big fan of these kinds of run around and don't get spotted missions. The AI isn't really great. Here you see the AI just running through flames and then running through them again, because reasons. And after that, they stand still here, stand on hold, and when you snipe one of the ghosts, the other two come running but spot your squad mates. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they were meant to die in this for story purposes, but that's not the only AI issues I had. I may just be nitpicking. But here, you do get to drive vultures. Again, it's not a super interesting mission because it's very linear and you can't really do much with it. But you are driving vultures. However, your AI partner does tend to get in the way, stopping, slowing down, speeding up at moments you really wish they didn't. And because through collision you take damage, I've had issues where my AI teammate literally killed me. That's not great. The other missions, however, are great. I've had amazing time with missions where you actually had to build an army. In this mission, you get Reapers, and it's very defensive missions. In all missions, because it's the early setup of the story, you're defending a lot, which I will assume in Chapter 2 and 3 will become more aggressive. But Nova here gets a Reaper suit, basically, a jump pack. And you need to use these Reapers combined with Spider Mines, to defend certain pathways, or at least do damage to incoming Zerg waves in certain pathways. And you have to do enough damage so that your allied Terran doesn't die. It's basically hold out until reinforcements arrive. This is actually a very interesting mission. I really enjoyed doing this. I was playing on Brutal, and I had a great time. It was frustrating at points, but I was playing on Brutal. In between missions, you get the option of decking out your army. Interestingly, you can get the same upgrade for different units, which wasn't possible in many of the other missions. However, you can only apply that upgrade to one unit. So you can switch around with which unit fits with which upgrades better for your own likely. And I'm thinking that these upgrades will play through in the other chapters. Next to being able to upgrade your units, you're also able to deck out Nova herself with headgear, body armor, a certain type of grenades, and a certain type of rifle. And these all give you different abilities. For instance, the suit, you can get a stealth suit and the aforementioned jumpsuit, which is also used by the Reapers. And you can get damage grenades, stun grenades, you can swap your sniper rifle for a bloody shotgun, which is cool. The third mission, mechanics-wise, very much reminded me of, I could be wrong on this, but it reminded me of Dawn of War, in which I believe you could use this mechanic as a general mechanic. And here it's specifically a mission objective. You need to conquer buildings and put units inside them to complete the mission. And I really liked it. You need to run around the map with Nova, clearing out areas, and then run parts of your army to those areas while still defending your own base. And this gives a very interesting balance between having the need of being aggressive, going out there on the map, while still having to defend wave after wave of Zerg units. And they don't stop. They almost continuously keep spawning. So this gives some very intriguing gameplay, and I really enjoyed that. And finally, I do want to get into one part at the end of the story of Chapter 1, which I'm kind of in two minds about. It's a plot point people have seen before, which can be interesting, and it can be very, very dull. In recent years, Blizzard already has had complaints that it seems they've been rehashing story. For instance, the Legacy of the Void story was heavily compared to the story in Diablo, where there's a big bad guy, there's a big bad guy dimension, you go to big bad guy dimension, and you kill the big bad guy. And with this repeated plot point, I'm really hoping they're gonna do something interesting and new with it, rather than having the same thing happening again. So in conclusion, the missions of the Nova DLC are great, I really enjoyed them. While the first mission wasn't really my cup of tea, it's, to each their own, and I bet many people will enjoy it. However, story-wise, I still have some question marks. But with that, only time will tell. The other missions aren't out yet, and we really have no idea how they are going to go, what's going to happen. And that concludes my thoughts on the Nova Mission DLC. If you've played it yourself, please leave your thoughts on it in the comments below. If you haven't, maybe this convinced you to pick it up, or convinced you not to pick it up. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and thanks for watching. I will see you next time.